The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Nittany Lions will put it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Tennessee's offense will have the opening possession of the game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to pass. It's Hurley. Working that left side now. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Wants to fire on second down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for it.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. Got it behind the line. It's Little. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Volunteers will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So Penn State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're...
And the defense got him at the 27. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And after the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, this offense faces 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Makes the grab.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here is the Tennessee offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo. And this Big Orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones. Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, man, their offenses have been so hard to stop.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quick strike complete. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 7 over Michigan. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quickly out to the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no huddle.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Not a lot of room to fit that one in, but he did. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working the middle. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Dead center perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Off-play action on first down. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
The play action fake. Makes the grab. It's Hope. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Send the tight end in motion. Back to pass, it's Hurley. He's got his man across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have first and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out, spreading it around the field. Nice decision-making. This drive has been surgical for this QB.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. And they're not on the same page there. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Going to the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. On the run, it's Dobbs. Makes it past the marker. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. There's a reason they call it linebacker U, and class is in session getting that sack.
I mean, big-time playmakers at the linebacker spot all throughout their history that know how to get to quarterbacks and know how to make big-time plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The Vols will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for a push on 4th down. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick's Stadium, but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by a field goal over the Red Hawks of Miami.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll run play action. On the run, fires downfield. Complete in the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Vols! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even... And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air on second down. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So here is the Tennessee offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Here's a heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive line. When they get beat, you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Looking to fire. Right on the money. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Hurley. Sends it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Hunt is on its way. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor.
Breaks into the open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Right down the boulevard. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Dropping back, it's Hurley. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on first down. Makes the catch.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Rushes on him. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Vols headed quickly to the line. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Starting this third quarter on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch. There he goes! Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Gets the back moving. Shotgun snap on third down. Caught behind the line. It's Dobbs. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Off the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Looking for space, it's Dobbs. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Dobbs. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive linemen have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Volunteers! And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown ball. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Play for this defense.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. Timeout later. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Auburn is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Jordan Hare. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Florida. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going up.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe getting the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Going with the ground game left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. It'll be a draw. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. So here is the Tennessee offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
To the air, it's Hurley. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
To the ground with the back. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They want to run this quarterback.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Intercepted just what the defense's doctor ordered.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. They can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play small.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
They go to the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Nittany Lions are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. To the air, it's Hurley. Got his man quickly. At the 45, on his way. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo. This guy's putting up some numbers today, approaching that Joey Kent, Marcus Nash territory.
He's been unbelievable.
He's going for the big play. Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Power football with the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Touchdown, Tennessee! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Iowa State is in serious trouble right now. I hope that coach is renting and not buying there in Ames, because that could be a bad investment. They're trailing by 18 to Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. This time he's got his man. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll go to the air. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Fires to the tight end.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Now the play fake. He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. Back to throw. It's Hurley. Deep shot for the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And they decide to trot out the kicker. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, this lead is still at 12, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but they left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got the back over the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
To the sidelines, and he tiptoes his way to a first down before going out of bounds. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Looking at a 2nd and short now.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception, so lucky that ball was incomplete.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To the air, it's Hurley. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly